what they eat and them a fight you every day. Well, me never go astray. No matter what they do, no matter what they say. I know King Selassie is the way, but they better them are evil day by day. Well, we have to chant the song.
Boom! Yeah, it's another one. Bakawal Stashan Street Podcast. Yes, greetings people to all four corners of the universe. Say we there upon the street again. Remember, he's a woman's man. And we got the best of the best. Yeah, without any further ado, today I've got a very special person of my heart.
Aww.
You know, my sister, my friend,
Yes,
my best radio broadcaster.
my brother.
Yo, my everything, my DJ.
Yes.
Greetings, Sister Nonny. Let me
Give thanks,
you
brother.
too. Boom.
Give thanks. Boom.
It's a pleasure for Bakawal to have you in our platform, and it's been a long time coming. And I'm happy that you've been like keeping on touching and keeping in contact with us, so that we remember that you're there, even if we try to forget.
Yeah.
Now we're here and we give thanks. It's a privilege for us. Salute, Bakawal Stashan. Welcome to Bakawal Stashan Street Podcast, the courtesy of Bakawal Stashan.
That's a
champion station in your direction.
That's a sub.
Yes, sir.
Thank you so much for having me. You know how much you mean to me. Like,
Keep thanks, sister.
you are, often people say the Jersey streets are cold. It's something I can relate to because I have had kings like you, brothers like you,
Nice.
supporting me, affirming me as a sister, and like,
We've been through.
positive vibrations.
We've been through. Yeah, people who are here in Newtown, the heritage, our heritage precinct.
Yes.
Where the art lives.
Yes.
Yeah, man.
And people like you make sure that art continues to
Yes,
live.
sir. That's why we are on the street.
Yeah.
We make sure that this street is called Bakawal Stashan.
Yeah, man.
And Miriam Makeba is there.
Yes.
You know, salute to the women, the all woman from old and young.
Yes.
It's woman's man.
Yes.
What can you tell us, man? You such a this beautiful flower. This been like keeping it like beautiful.
Yeah.
In
On the
everything.
radio.
But what makes you be the person you are? Like how it's been you since ever from humble beginnings?
So I was born in Alex,
Yeah.
Gomorrah.
Boom. Remember, Alex Ganja is coming. On that note.
So I was born in Alex,
Yes.
and when I was 5 years old, my mom took me home. What's her home?
Okay.
My dad is originally from Alex, and then my mom is from the Val.
Okay.
Everton small farm.
Big up the Val.
18 Moye.
016.
And I grew up there. I was raised by my mom's aunt,
Yeah.
a woman that instilled in me respect,
Some morals.
humility, but also to be able to amplify the voices of those that are voiceless.
Yeah.
And Ko Everton, she was that person that at times we would be jealous of how much she makes time for the community. Because then it meant, she has to do this and that for the others.
Yes, I. Too much love.
She had too much love. But as I grew older, I was truly grateful for the fact that she made me believe that I could be anything I wanted to be in life.
In this way.
In this world. So when I would say to other people, I'm going to be on radio one day, they're like,
We know this thing.
So from the age of 8, listening to people like Nomshato Twala, Shedo Twala,
Okay.
listening to people like Sis Notemba Madumo,
Okay.
listening
The
to
legends.
the legends, sisters in radio, like the Nikki Blumenfeld.
Oh shit! It's my friend that one.
I know.
From Kaya
I know.
Respect to Nikki.
I know.
Yes,
a sister. And I was like, I want to do radio.
Yes.
So I studied advertising because back then there wasn't a particular radio course.
Yeah.
So I studied advertising. We often say I'm a copywriter by trade because I've always loved words to be able to express myself.
Poetry kind
Poetry.
of. Yes. Yeah, I know you.
And I started my radio career at Kaya FM down the road when Kaya was down the road in Newtown.
When Newtown was still Newtown. Yeah.
That's not right.
Ooh, memories. Down the
Don't go.
memory lane.
I just saw a brother of mine now.
Okay.
And I started coming into radio. The beauty is that radio allowed me to be me, to show the different languages of me in song, in poetry and word.
Okay.
You talked about Mama Miriam Makeba.
Yes.
There's a moment that stands out for me.
Yeah.
I used to have a show on Kaya 6 to 10. I used to call it the weekend starter.
All right.
Sisala in
I
Newtown.
remember.
There was Shivava there was Sophia Town, there was Kospoto, there was the bookshop.
Yes, Zara bookshop.
Zara bookshop.
Ish.
Yeah.
Hey, Newtown used to be nice. Yo.
So, coming into Kaya, I was welcomed by brothers and sisters that I grew up listening to. But they never made me feel that my voice doesn't matter.
Yes, I.
And I could curate the show, the songs that I want.
Okay.
Unfortunately now, not a lot of broadcasters have that.
Does that,
Yeah. So
they find everything on the system.
they find everything in the system. So I could speak my language, my rhythm in jazz,
I remember.
in reggae,
I know your sound.
in kwaito, and I could have poetry.
That orientation of music. Yeah.
That orientation of music. And that meant also being a broadcaster and a woman that could not
Boost
deny
some certain feminine.
that femininity in me. So that, because I was raised with that.
Yes,
More
I-
than anything, I was raised to be a very respectful woman.
And strong woman.
To be a strong woman, but also not take away the strength of the man.
Boom. Shot.
Yeah.
Because like the problem we have.
Ubaba sekhaya.
Danko.
Uyohlala ubaba sekhaya.
Danke. Shaya izandla dlula ikhanda. Kubo bonke abantu besifazane abathatha indawo yobaba beyibeke la ifanele khona.
Exactly. And I
Yeah.
think that's what more than anything sometimes we miss.
Ish.
We miss that
Moment.
moment.
And it's very important for a woman, that moment of being submissive and respectful.
That's who I am. If someone,
And I
if
know
people
you.
can't relate to that, that's how I am.
You wouldn't be married if you are not submissive and be respectful.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
all about.
So I look back now. So I've been doing radio for over 20 years. So after Kaya,
Legendary.
seasoned broadcaster.
Legendary. Boom.
So after being at Kaya for almost a decade, I then went to 702,
I was listening you all the time.
and I
702,
introduced
dance
hall to 702. On a Saturday afternoon,
Ow.
you could listen to 702,
I was so amazed.
and you would hear
I was so amazed.
Dancehall.
And I discovered late that it was you.
Yes.
You know.
he always knew me as a sister,
You know.
but he didn't know I'm the sister that he listens to on the radio.
I was so surprised the other day. Yeah. Because I always hear this woman who
Dreams
talks fluently and is talking of baseline
And Taurus, and
now
playing the
702
Taurus Rileys.
is not
Yes.
like a place where I can listen dancehall. I never expect, because since I know you from KFM, I already know that you have shifted
Yeah.
until
So
now.
I'm
That
back
was
home
beautiful.
at Kaya now.
Nice, you back.
Yes.
Nice.
I'm back at Kaya, but I've also started my own thing, Reset Mode.
Okay.
It's a creative agency where I also teach younger ones, but more than anything now, with the advent of AI, where most things are not through the African
Not-
lens.
Yeah. So
We
everything
need to
combined.
protect our creativity.
That's very
we need to
true.
protect and document our
and
storytelling.
still be manual.
That's why I love what you, brothers like you and your team are doing.
Keep
Because we need to document our stories, our way, our narrative,
Yeah.
our way.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Powerful. That's powerful.
Yeah.
That's powerful. Big up yourself.
Yeah.
Yo, today we are blessed. shots. Yeah, man, fire shots.
Yeah.
My sister, esibonga ngoba yabona mhlanje it's like I've been crying even in the group, our group. Please, it's Women's Month. Please, let's get a woman. Let's get any woman, and we've been trying. Corner, abanya baseza saba na disappoint. But when you just came,
ngafika
on the right time, you know,
I was not
where
late.
we need somebody like you, and that is so very humbling. Yes. It's so humbling.
I'm Mbonga Mina to come because more than anything, you know, King, what I want to also emphasize is that I would go to Raga nights.
Yes.
And I would be safe.
Yeah.
I'd go in alone and leave alone. This is before I got married.
It used to be
I got
nice.
my husband. Before I got my husband.
You see.
But I knew that I'm safe. I have a brother that cares about my well-being.
That's true.
You would be there and be like, all right, sister? No, I'm fine. And from skin to skin days. Skin to skin days.
This another skin to skin. That another skin to skin. Put it down there. So you are a living history of this thing.
You guys have always been those brothers.
You've got the footprint of us.
Yes.
Everything where we started
and just pushing, because often I think the misconception of what a Rasta man is all about.
It's all about.
You guys, but okay, because I don't want to lie to the people. When you've always embodied that. My sister, my brother, Nyangshia. Hi bo.
Ningamshiya kanjani umuntu neThekwini?
Nilethe ukudla.
Bye. Safe travel.
So, where was I?
Because you said me
as a brother. I'm going to speak about you as a brother because even meeting you when I walk these Newtown streets,
you know,
you are that brother. I remember even studio time.
Yes.
Abo Nanini, recording at Yebo Studios by Leon.
Big up
the red hair.
Big up Leon in
Yebo Studios. So you were that brother that was always there. And I remember my daughter. This is when I say it's Women's Month, but let's not forget Uguti Nina as Abu Baba. The father figure is so important.
Yes.
You met my daughter, primary school.
I remember those days.
Because she went to Ferreira Primary down the road, and there was
Indians there.
Yes, and there was an internet cafe in the shop, and you were there
in the internet.
And you didn't know it's my daughter, but you were that uncle, that father figure to her. And she comes back to me and she says, "Mommy, I met this uncle today, and this uncle is Rasta. He was saying, oh, he loves my hair, and he was just giving me wisdom."
Yes,
And later on, Marangoni said, "Mommy,
I
here's
remember
this uncle."
even in Hambana.
Yes, and you said this is the Rasta uncle. This Rasta uncle is my friend and my brother.
I mean,
so we give thanks for that, and we want to say to our brothers as well, we see you, we love you, we appreciate you. And I don't want sisters coming for me, but I personally, ngoba ngikhuliswe kanjalo ukuthi ubaba uyohlala ubaba kumele umhloniphe, and I have received that love from my brothers. Futhi mina, I have 7 uncles big, so ngikhuliswe abomalume.
So you know what takes to be amongst these people. So you were taught. You were instilled in respect when you were young. So the problem
namanje nje angeke nje nomuntu wesilisa anginankinga. I do it effortlessly. It's not a script that I wear because it's within me.
It's within, yes.
So, and if you ungacheka into engizusubhlungu these days, where we sometimes take Western culture too much.
Yeah.
Ukuthi mhlambe if you are doing well financially, you feel that
you're entitled to tell him that he must wash the dishes. Why he didn't clean the house.
Why he didn't clean. If you feel like helping me on that day, you've helped me.
Yeah, actually, there's no man who can stay the whole house, like the whole day in the house now. I don't promote that kind of laziness.
No.
Because most selling vele no muhlalu iwanje obathina abanye hlala ngawani. we clean the house.
Yes,
You know,
yes.
sister wethu khona sometimes just cleanela kodwa is our responsibility
Yes.
to ukuthi clean.
Yeah.
As a man, you also have to take one too, but it's not like it should be imposed to
No.
you.
And also it's how I speak to you. Because so often you find if I'm like as a broadcaster, someone that's used to when I get into a
Yeah.
studio, I curate my show and I'm in control
Yeah.
of how this
Yeah,
flight
exactly.
takes off.
Ish.
Right? Masingifike endlini manje. Hey.
Awusatshela.
Sengu season broadcaster non Botha. No. I'm a mom, I'm a
must
wife.
Also, you know,
And it's something I love. I love cooking. I love cleaning.
yes, something that makes you who you are.
Yeah.
The radio is what you love and what you do.
And it doesn't make me less intelligent.
Thank you.
It doesn't make me less of the seasoned broadcaster.
When you clean the house.
No. Or for example, sometimes I like to wear short skirts. And ubaba uthola ukuthi
It look hot.
and he doesn't have an issue. But the
Yes.
times it's hi bo. Say uzobuya
Ngathi,
nini ekhaya. Hey, like yes you're wearing your short skirt, you're going out nama girls. Ubuya nini?
Kuyasolisa.
Ubuya nini? I don't have a problem to say baby ngiyobuya ngo-10, but if ngibuya late ngizokutshela. I love it when he checks. I love it when my man checks up on me. Akusiyi-tracker.
Akusiyi-tracker. Kuthi halo sengibangela isicefe ke manje. Kunini lokho engifonela
Hayibo.
ngama-video
Hayibo.
call. Kanti
And futhi
umthandelana umuntu.
into engayifuni emshadweni wami, like abangani bami mina I tell them ukuthi if ubona indoda yami kuphi
Ungangitsheli.
ungangitsheli.
Yeah.
Ngiyazi mina
Yeah.
ukuthi uye kuphi.
Yes.
Ungangitsheli.
Kosi laba abanemlomo emide abathanda ukugacela endabeni zabanye abantu abathanda ukuthi benza ngathi bathanda abangani kanti ba destroy abangani.
Ngiyavela ngithi azange ngikuyenze i-tracker or i-private investigator. Ngiyamazi ubaba uNdaba ukuphi. And then
One time. Finish.
Siya
You
njalo.
don't need no more
I don't need that.
kosi stories.
No. And if you look at what I like about also the art of the times and reggae, what you guys are doing,
Yes.
like Mzansi reggae, particularly.
I was coming to that particular topic, because we all, at the end of the day, engage to since you know.
Raga night, I miss it. Awe ma, babu, ow. Admiral.
Just sit down.
And just sit. When are you guys coming back?
The world is crying. Oh, somebody say time expired. Wait.
Okay.
All right.
But we still get nostalgic.
No, that was a time of ambience.
But also
In
I
our
remember
dancehall and
I
reggae
remember
culture.
Elder Eric.
Yes,
Elder Eric
yes.
Etando.
In a Tando side.
I mean, when I was a student at tertiary, we were staying in Yeovil. We were always at Tando. In fact, I still used to go to Tando.
To Tando.
I'd go on a Sunday.
started
I'd
this-
finish my show. I'd finish my radio show on 702 and still go to Tando. So yeah, man. we
Because
also
a lot
big
of
up-
celebrities started by Tando, of course. Yeah.
Yeah. And Elder Eric to people like myself was still that brother that was a phone call away.
I know.
When you're trying and navigating this life with wisdom.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. And I remember he would say to me, hey, urata nama hulu man, you must eat veggies.
Yeah, may he so rest
May
in
he so
peace,
rest in
the
peace.
elder lion.
Yeah.
Yo, big up the days of Tando, big up the days of Baseline. Now is the days of Ragamuffin in Bakawal Stashan.
Yes.
You see me? We run the street,
We are here.
and the street no runway.
Yes.
We know watch the people watch we.
Yes.
I real recognize real, for real. So we build champion, we not kill champion.
That's a sub.
Sister Nonn.
Real recognizes real. I love that.
Yes, yeah. Please subscribe, share, like, and view. Let's spread the word.
Yes.
The message is that you actually a part of this wood, Newtown, and what happens. We've got the station of Brenda Fasma, we've got the station of Kipi.
Brakipi Meketi Hood is turning 100 years.
Yeah.
Yeah. Market Theatre. Yeah.
And we've got the, like before we go furthermore, today, before I forget,
Yes.
is a day where the most greatest Pan-Africanist was born. Marcus Garvey, Marcus Mosiah Garvey.
Yeah, that's what's up.
In that side of Jamaica,
That's what's
we
up.
salute the great philosopher.
Yeah.
And he was born 1887 on this
Today's
17th
of August.
of August. And he's the one who started the Black Star Line,
Yeah.
you know, and the Universal Negroes Improvement Association. Sibiza Uni, I'm a student of that.
Yes, yes,
Yeah,
yes.
his organization was all about mobilizing people, black people all around the world.
Mm-hmm.
You know, actually he wanted to take the black people from the Caribbean and America, bringing back to Africa. Then he built this ship they called the Black Star Line. And yeah, I was just touching on that because as much as it's Women's Month in our country, it's also Marcus Garvey Day today.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So it's Pan-Africanist Day today as Africans. So we've got a thing called, you know, a street rise in Bakawal Station where we just, you know, and there's something we called Watagwan Pan Watagwan.
Watagwan Pan Watagwan.
Is that Watagwan?
Is that Watagwan?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
So therefore, where we ask you about anything that is trending to you according to your general knowledge.
What's trending now?
Yeah, anything.
On our social
yeah,
media?
On social media, could be anything.
Okay, so I talked about how my first love of really music was jazz.
Yes.
So what's been trending has been celebrating the life of Brakipi Meketi, 100 years of Brakipi Meketi in jazz, which is very important.
I didn't know that.
Yes, and
Thanks.
the second thing that's trending in my head is also just the African dialogue
Yeah.
of nationalism, colored nationalism. So for me, it's really like, can we all just realize that
We are one.
we are one?
We don't need
one.
to fight.
We are all
and-
Africans. We
and
are
fight.
one.
We are one.
The people like Abu Fervut are laughing at us. Hey, look
Hey.
what I did.
Eh.
That segregation that I did.
The system ran itself.
The system
now.
run itself now, even though I'm gone.
Just by the kids who are playing around and they say something, your big people come fight.
Big people
I don't
come fight.
understand.
But
What is
also,
it?
it tells me of ukhuliswa kanjani.
Yeah.
You know, my tagline would always be, and namanje it still is, I'm non-attacking one who is doing handling. Ngakhuliswa kahle.
Kahle.
Because there are things that are just natural to me.
Yeah.
I will not hurt someone else. I will not judge you by your hair,
Yeah.
the skin color, what you smoke, man, or what you
eat.
drink.
Let me smoke, man. On that note.
Because of how I was raised, ukuthi I see you umutu, ubuntu umutu. So that's been trending, but also the regulation of platforms like podcasts. I don't just do interviews, because for me it's like I mean I've been doing this for over 20 years. I'm Googleable. I'm Googleable.
I'm so also humbled. My soul is like
Because
rejoicing.
Mine too, because it's what you and the team and the Kings are doing, the movement, but the authenticity and the
thanks.
warmth. Because angifuni nje ngihlale la, and it's like, uthini manje ubheki? Hebo, wathini ubheki manje uphansi? It has to be, because energy doesn't lie.
Yeah. Yeah, fire blaze. Hayi sister siyazibongela, of course nami angazi ukuthi kanjani, but ngoba usisi wami I understand, you know.
And last but not least, Watagwan. Igama lamakhosikazi malibongwe.
Malibongwe inzala abantu. Alandi igama lama abantu le i-transport yazilethe emhlabeni. Ngeke ngithi mase ngisho ngithi mina i-number plate i-transport yangiletha la emhlabeni. Ithi fikelephi Mkhwanazi.
Yebo. I love that. I love
That's
that.
the
I
number
really love
plate
that.
that brought me here. So we respect the mothers, the sisters, the aunties,
And we
everyone.
respect you too. And
Yeah.
there's this might get me in trouble, but there's no love like Rasta love. There is no love like Rasta love.
Yeah, hardcore love we did it.
If you are still young and eligible and awashati, you have to experience
Get a
Rasta love.
man.
You have to experience Rasta. There's no love like Rasta love.
Give thanks. That one need a clap, Buffett. 1, 2. Oh, boom, 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 boom. Shots. Fire shots. So, into ongayisho.
Ngihlale kahle.
Into ongayisho sisinon njengamanje sinenkinga la kumzansi reggae. Wena ukwi-radio.
Yebo.
Sinenkinga anganoma ngathi inkinga noma ngathi it's a sine breakdown ye connector with radio so that music wethu uye ebantwini ube family ebantwini.
Yes.
So anganoma ngathi I sound yethu noma ngathi indlela esisebenza ngayo because we've got also like category ilokuzana standing award category.
Yes.
You see, some on summers. But still people they win summers, we don't see them go forward.
Yes.
As so just as an example, Skeleton Blazer, he's actually the reigning award winner right now. He won the award this year on summers. But we don't see him engage with the other big artists like of his caliber as so to speak. And his music as uzwile, you people don't know each other. You don't know each other. And you are on radio, so I'm trying to figure out actually what exactly has to be done to be Mzansi reggae, to put it on the map or on the South African mainstream.
I gave a talk
Yeah.
at the SA Hip Hop Museum about 2 months ago. And also, it's the same problem that SA Hip Hop has.
Ne?
Where you'd find a station, and I'm going to talk about the stations I've worked for,
Yes, I.
or rather worked with.
Yes.
702 predominantly talk station.
Yes.
And has music shows,
Yes.
public holidays and weekends.
I know.
And then there's something called the target audience. Who are we speaking to?
Okay.
It took a lot of a programs manager and a music manager that was very open-minded to say, this is Nonn. And Nonn is telling us who she is in the sense of her music, her storytelling.
Yes.
So Nonn goes to raga nights.
Yes.
So obviously Nonn listens
Yes.
to reggae
Yeah.
and raga and dancehall.
Some diversify.
Yeah, Nonn listens to jazz.
Yeah.
But also Nonn listens to, because for me it was also, I also came up with a South African jazz music, jazz hour.
Soul, yeah.
Yes, so we have jazz, it's not just soul, but South African jazz.
Jazz. On jazz.
So what needs to be done, there's nothing wrong that Mzansi Reggae is doing. There's nothing wrong that SA Hip Hop is doing.
Yes.
It needs program managers and music managers
Who can
that are going to be
listen.
bold and have ears on the ground. Because if I have ears on the ground, then I know who the artists are.
Yes.
But I'm going to just take it personally to myself. The reason why I don't know Skeleton Blazers, because it's not, his music is really not my type of music.
Okay.
Him personally, I have nothing against him. It's not my type of music.
Yeah.
I know from when you guys were Skin to Skin, and I would listen to Skin to Skin. I know Bobo Benji.
Yes,
you know,
yes.
and their music. So, but that takes where it's a choice that the broadcaster makes. Because we still had the advantage of being able to curate our shows.
Yes.
You know, I'm going to play the song and play the song and play the song. But it needs to not just be a singular thought. it needs to be
Collective.
It needs to be a collective.
Yeah.
So this is where the voices of Mzansi reggae
I needed.
are needed
Yeah.
to say, because I can tell you, in terms of just for radio play, sometimes you'd find its production quality,
Yes.
right? So if your quality of your song, the production is not great, it won't be good for, I won't be able to play it on radio. The quality of the production, not what you are singing.
Uh-huh.
So that stems from you as the artist, where your sound engineers, and that happens in different genres. There's some jazz artists, there's some soul artists,
Poor production.
poor production. But it needs a collective voice. There's nothing wrong with Mzansi reggae music.
Thank you.
There is absolutely nothing wrong.
Thank you. So I think because that kind of
Pan-Africanism, it's also the thing of siyazithanda na as abantu abamnyama.
angithi uyabona ke ilapha indaba
And do we have radio program managers
that loves our culture.
that love our culture, that love being South African?
Yes.
Because even
Patriotic people kind of.
to say, Uguti, I'm going to play X amount percentage of South African music. And what does South African music include? Hip hop, Mzansi reggae, Afro pop, whatever.
Whatever, yeah.
But that needs to come in. I still believe.
Manje ungikhumbuza lo baba lo owakwangena SABC bathi ubani uCloud ubani
Loy. Loy.
Loy ukuthi yena wayenza mawubheka ibe right into akadenza.
Look,
Because
great
I
idea,
think,
but it's just the execution yakhona.
Yeah, too seized.
Great idea, but execution yakhona ayiphumanga kahle, because I'll tell you why. At the end of the day, i-radio angithi yenza imali nge-advertising.
Of course, yeah.
So, I mean, I look at a Sunday from Sunday. South Africa has grown up with ama-Sundays, siyazi abomalume bazokhipha ispeaker,
Kudlalwe
kudlala ingoma, kukhwela icathulo. Wilson Bigos.
Wilson Bigos.
And
Yeah.
Wilson Binkosi, ingoma zazidlala is like abo soul, ebuya phesheya.
Obvious.
Bekumele uyiletha kancane kancane.
Ayifake kancane, yeah.
It still embarrasses me namanje ngihleli la to say ukuthi you find, I have yet to think of at least a 1-hour show that's dedicated to reggae. Not just Mzansi reggae. That's dedicated to
Reggae, yeah,
to
I
reggae.
understand, yeah, yeah.
When is it going to be? Like you have
That time,
SABC has how many stations?
I don't even know because I
But
don't
uzokutshela
own
ukuthi-
any TV.
Yeah. But now that's why platforms like this
Needs
exist to say, and they need
yes.
to grow.
Yes,
They need to
yes.
grow, where this is our music and this is what we do. I mean, you look at even the Samas. I don't mean to attack the credibility of the
Yes,
Samas.
it's
But
such
kuba
a
lento
big
lokuthi, it's such a big stage. But
platform,
ukuthi, platform ukuthi, okay, you have these artists nibafagile. Because I mean, I can tell you, I go to some festivals. And lama artists that they talk about have won, or even that particular radio station, because kunama awards that radio stations do.
yeah,
Uthi abamdlali nokum wena uzoyikhuluma.
Hayi cha.
Yeah.
Angisasho.
Leyo station
Yeah.
leyo and ama awards. Ukuthi they don't even play that song, that guy's song. I remember there was Ubabu Don Lak
Yeah.
that didn't want that award from that particular radio station because was a Washington. I've never heard them play my music.
Ish. I remember complaining.
We are Guti, you haven't even played my music.
Ish.
So there's a lot of work
it's
that radio needs to do, and
Exactly.
it stems from the people that make the decisions.
They need to go down the street.
They need to be on the
Radio
ground.
people, come to Bakawal Station. We are going to tell you Agwan Pan Watagwan.
Yes.
Is that Watagwan? Reggae, Mzansi reggae, is that Watagwan?
Yes. Thank you.
Give it to you, sister.
Give thanks.
Anything that you can pass to the young ones. Because I think as beautiful as you are, and I think that any onayo abaningi nje nabazokubona kwi-podcast yethu like it's inspiring. It's uplifting. You know.
Ungenza ngibe namahloni, ungenza shy.
Yabo abantwana abancane abakhulu abafuna ukuya eredweni, those who aspire to be like Sister Nonn or explore more even.
You know, more than anything, I love Abantu Abadala, but I'm grateful for the people, the older people that when I said at the age of 8 that I'm going to be on radio, that believed in me. There were naysayers. So sometimes the elders don't always know because you know what you want in life. And now I see the buzzword is manifesting. I'm not there yet, but for me, I intrinsically knew, and having been raised by a woman and men, Abu Malume Bam, that made me believe that I can be anything I wanted in Pilweni. So the support was really there.
Yeah.
And they never gave up on me. Because, you know, broadcasting is also equally challenging when you navigate life having kids, because we have contracts. So sometimes you have a 2-year contract, you have a 3-year contract, and you are a freelancer. So eBank does not trust a freelancer. So they will not give you a loan for a house, they will not give you a loan for a car. They will not, and for example, you find we don't have maternity leave. So you find if you're going to go to maternity leave, you have to save money for all of that. So you really have to be passionate about that. And believe in your voice.
Yeah.
Because
your voice is your power.
Your voice is your power. But also don't be selfish to not space or scenario. As a broadcaster, I talked earlier on about the fact that when you are in broadcasting, use that space, or even podcasting and YouTube, use that space in a positive way. Hence, I'm loving the question that you are giving me, Manje, King Big, that it's not just about me. The reason why I decided to also start Reset Mode, because I was reflecting, and I'm like, I'm 4 years to 50. I'm 46 years old, by the way.
Boom.
Proudly, 24 March 1979.
But it starts from 40s. But
life begins at 40.
Life begins at 40.
And I started thinking, Oguti, besides abantwana bami and my nephews and my nieces, and the other brothers and sisters in radio that I've mentored. Because it's so beautiful to have
a legend.
To have yes, when there are young people that I have mentored that are in radio, some in management position. Yes.
That's beautiful.
Yes.
That's beautiful.
And some just killing it on the radio space, boys and girls.
You see your protege, them killing it.
Yes, and it's still like, hey, it makes me cry. But then I thought, earlier on, Maskulma, the African lens, broadcasting through the African lens. Because for me, a small example I can give you, actually small actually, but it's, for example, I cannot Ntating Hugh Masekela and not just say, that was a song by Hugh Masekela. It's Ntate Hugh or Bra Hugh. For example, even Johnny Clegg, I cannot say Johnny Clegg after because respect. I cannot say, I cannot say that was Teya Teya by Dorothy Masuga. No, it's Umam Dorothy Masuga.
Yes, I.
And even young broadcasters I've worked with will tell you, Utamina, Mama Figa. As a hello, Nonn, I'm like, how old are you?
Nonn.
If they say they're in their 20s, I'm like, I'm actually umama to you, because if first born I had him when I was 18. I told you I'm 46. That you calculate to go to how old is he. So to you, umama. So you can say Mama Nonn, or you can say Os Nonn.
Yes.
Because at the end of the day, we are Africans.
We must always restore dignity and respect.
When I'm emceeing at the Joy of Jazz, and it's thousands of people, and we have a Winton Marcellus.
You also an MC.
Yes.
Oh God, that boom.
And I'm emceeing. There's a Nobel Peace Prize laureate. There's a Grammy Award winner that I'm introducing. You know what I always say before? No, Americans. I say, I don't say clap your hands and let's get it together, ladies and gentlemen, for Wynton Marsalis. I say this is jazz in Africa.
Yes, sir.
So Didier Tsangmo, Lilizela,
Details.
because that's how we do it in Africa.
Yeah.
Uyahamba uGregory Potter and Wynton Marsalis baya kuphi kuphi, but in Africa, sisekhaya.
You settle down. Yeah.
If mbona there's an artist ugogo, it's Thokoza Gogo.
Yes.
And then she said, hey girl, what's up? What's up, girl? Hey girl, what's up?
Yeah, I think it is very important that you always
Let's not
choose
forget who
words
we are.
the way according and give it a character and a dignity.
Sibe who we are. And in lento yoguti, even, you know what really disturbs me, King, is utoluguti inganzet, we've named them so beautifully.
Yeah.
Wakhuluma ngomama.
Yes.
Eh?
Yes.
Utoluguti, you've named umntwanakho igama lomama.
Yes.
And then sesiba happy ukuthi there's nothing wrong, I believe, uhambisa ingane yakho to schools that you feel uyokhuluma isilungu esi. But makabizi igama lakhe. Like I have my last born uTshidiso. That name is so powerful in the sense that Waza after the one that passed on, because I lost my baby in their 4 months, 5 days. Remember that one. But it was umama muwathi kimi, if intombazana kimaTshidiso.
Yes.
If ilimushimane kiTshidiso.
Okay.
So imagine, do you understand how that name for me, because it's the one that came to comfort us. Tshidisa. So now I'm saying Tshidisa. It loses the essence. It's something as simple as to they have this thing bari in jamme, you know? Like that means I love you so much. In English it's my mother's dog. It loses its essence.
It doesn't have context.
So it doesn't have context. So for me, I'd say to young people, is Oskaba a broadcaster that you've been inspired by so many other people, but you come in now, your voice and you are going there.
Swinger.
That's why to this day we are saying, I'm going to show you a picture. I'm going to show you a picture, ne?
Yeah.
On Friday.
Yes.
I was invited to MC a concert. They were launching a foundation, right?
Yeah.
And now, Manglapo, gunalo mama that used to be on Suburban Bliss, Mutsabi Chelele. Do you remember the show Suburban Bliss?
I
Suburban
know,
Bliss.
but
No
I
mama
never
lawyer.
watched,
Yeah. It's okay. I still love you. And then there was Usis Criselda Kananda. Usis Criselda Kananda, I met her Ekaya when I was pregnant with my daughter Hosian. And she guessed well but it was a thing of she was holding, she touched my tummy, my belly. I see young people now just do you understand when an elder she's connecting with a child? So I was telling her the words she shared with me. But then here's Usis. But that day I was also like starstruck. Usis Mutsabi says to me, so as she greets me, and like I couldn't, I was just like, so she says,
didn't know what to say.
You are Kunjono Pizza Man. Wano Huristun Hanik. To this day, I could be where umuntu uti. And then they want to know the story. Why Uzbiza? I'm Nonn Botha Wano Huristun Hanik. That's also Toluguti Ekaya, or people say Wagaban win. Ekaya, okay, Ubuye, you from AKZN as well. Wagaban. Who is
umgabadeli mina ngugadlela umagadla egoqa njengesongololo umhlophe unyazitha yithe sabhala ngepensela abafokazana besabhala ngosini
uyayibona ke that's who we are as Africans.
Exactly.
So why uyazi into engisayithanda, I'm going to talk about Brahu a lot because I'll tell you one thing that he taught us.
Brahu
uBrahu ohlale phesheka for how many years? Had your Quincy Jones, your Banbani, but wabuya like Kai.
Brahu
Masikela and Eshoguti as Africans.
Umuntu.
I got with. But guy, I'm just like, But
He
my
said,
but
may rest
may
in
so rest in peace.
power.
But his thing
Yes,
was also
I,
Uguti,
Elder.
we don't realize the richness of
the
us as Africans,
authenticity
the
and the
authenticity.
eth-
But when
ethnicity. Hey,
the authenticity.
startup.
No, because we're global. And
You know,
all four corners. The authenticity of us as Africans.
Exactly.
All colors of. I mean, you look at even, they say I like the rugby boys, but it's DNA.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ubanile actor Matthew McConaughey apparently akafuna lutho the South African team because what he sees is brotherhood elaphaya.
Yes,
Satandana.
Unity corner, we just need to always
not forget that.
Not
So yeah, to the
forget
broadcasters, like, just don't forget who you are. Forget who you are.
That's the
And you can holler. You can slide into my DM. I don't mind.
Yeah.
Slide into my DM. If you have questions, I will respond.
You've got some Instagram?
I'm on Instagram. I'm on TikTok. My daughter's managing my TikTok because at 46, I really don't know how to navigate TikTok.
Young people, you know the TikTokers.
But I'm very active on Facebook. On Facebook, I'm very active.
We there
And
as all
Instagram.
people on Facebook.
Nonn Botha, NONNBOTHA. That's now.
Thanks so much.
Give
Yes,
thanks.
Bakawal Station.
Bakawal
Today,
Station.
It was the most epic one. You done now.
Thank
We
you.
give thanks.
Thank you so much.
The likes of Mandamelo, Easy, Teko, the sister there, and of course our high boy, the original high boy.
Original high boy.
Big up yourself, family.
Thank you, fam.
Myself, General Plagweke. I'm People's General. We out.
Someone pray cause it's a righteous, live it in a king's highway. Me head King Selassie mean about to jump up. I hail Emmanuel, the pan a mountain top. Until